Phil Davis here, and I'm going to make another video of Plastidipping my car. If you don't care about the explanation, then just skip ahead. You can just look down there and figure out probably 5 minutes or so. If you don't want to hear me talking, I hate it when people talk too long, which is what I'm doing right now. Let me just get to the basics. So, I am not a professional. I'm not even going to do this by the books. Now, I don't want my car to look like a piece of junk, but I also wanted to try and do this as cheaply as I could. So I'm going to tell you my plan, and some of you will comment below and say, you idiot, you shouldn't have done that. And some of you will say, hey, clever, good go, let us know how it turns out. That's why I'm making the video, okay? You do-it-yourselfers at home. This is for you. I appreciate it when people make those videos, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking. 3 years ago, I Plastidipped my car. I got the kit from dipyourcar.com. I love them. They're great. They're great customer service. You can chat with them. I love that feature. I got 3 gallons. It's a pretty small car, and 3 gallons did 6 coats, and I had a little bit left. So, and it's been great. Don't skimp on the coats. Do your 6 coats. Watch all the instructional videos, and I didn't have any problems. Mine turned out great. It was smooth. It's lasted 3 years. The only thing that's happened, and it just happened this last year, is I do have some staining on the back, like on the trunk and the back bumper. I think it's just hard water. Like it looks kind of white, bleached out a little bit. Because the dip has lasted so well, even though it's 3 years old, instead of peeling it all off and starting from scratch, I'm just going to freshen up the matte black coat that I did. So I got a gallon of matte black, and because I'm not painting my roof and I took my spoiler off, I'm going to leave the spoiler off, I can get away with 3 coats, 1 gallon. That's my hope. Okay, I know it'll be close, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. After the three coats of matte black, which is just to freshen up and cover a couple of small little rock chips and stuff, then I'm doing something creative. And I'll show you what I've got. Actually, I'll show you in a second. I bought a gallon of silver Metallizer, the gloss with the Metallizer flakes, and I got a bag of KP Pigment Sparkling Graphite Pearls. I don't know if you'd call them pearls, but I think they're called pearls. So it's sparkling graphite. Now, this might be a terrible idea, but I love it when Fonzie and the crew, they do the crazy ones, and some of them turn out awful and some of them turn out amazing. And I was going to do this car in that, I think he called it Insane Violet or something like that. And then they had a big sale on, and I went on their website, and I noticed that the Metallizer is usually 145 bucks or something, and it was on sale for 45 a gallon. So I bought a gallon of it. So I'm going to throw this bag into the Metallizer gallon, mix it all up, and we're going to see what happens. I ordered from dipyourcar.com, and the total price was something like 130 bucks, 135. And I just want to put the shout out to them because not only did they give me everything I ordered, but they went above and beyond as usual. So that's my matte black gallon. And here's my gallon of clear gloss with Metallizer. Okay, I already showed you my the graphite, sparkling graphite pearl, and so I paid for that, and I also got a kit cleaning, like a gun cleaning kit, and then on top of that they gave me a new, which I kind of needed a new one of these. I bought one before for washing it, and they sent me some decals, which they gave me 4 decals. Good customer service. I will be dipping for years to come. I'll just walk around the car real quick. So there's 2 things left I have to do before I can spray it. I do have to tape around here. I left that till the end so I could make sure it was nice and dry before I taped it. And again, you don't have to do it as good as I've taped it off on the top, but it's just going to be easier for cleanup, and it didn't take that much extra time. So there's that. I'm not painting the roof. I thought about not even doing this and just taping it off on this nice line so that the whole bottom part would be painted, but that pillar wouldn't be. But then I changed my mind. We're doing the whole thing. Okay, so I finished pre-dipping and checking the tape and stuff, and I did the tape along the windows, and I just put down my first coat. So I'm really pleased. It's looking great. The coverage is great already. I'll show you a few little spots here. Everything turned out great. I'm really happy I cleaned the sprayer thoroughly. Highly recommend you do that. It just gives you peace of mind when you start that it's spraying good. I might have the spray amount a little bit rich. I might change that, but guys, I hate to say this. I like the matte black so much. I'm a little hesitant to put the metallic on, but I have had it 3 years this color, and you know what? For 130 bucks, I say I go crazy, and then if I hate it, I'll peel it and do it black again. All right, so third coat's done. The car has been, so that's actually, this is gonna sound crazy, that's 9 coats of Plastidip, 6 old ones, 6 that are 3 years old, and then 3 recent. All right, unfortunately, I don't have an extra hand here to help me do this, but this is what the Metallizer gloss looks like. Unfortunately, it's rainy outside, which is not the best weather for plasti dipping, but I just got to show you guys the first coat. That's the first coat with the sparkling graphite and Metallizer gloss cover, whatever. So here's the second coat. Again, it looks great from a distance, and guys, I am not disappointed. However, I don't know if it's the humidity or if it's just that I'm not used to spraying this kind of gloss stuff, but there is kind of a pebbly look to it. It is smooth, but I think it's the fact that I mixed the sparkling graphite with the Metallizer probably. I finished the third coat and started peeling off all the paper. Just wanted to show you what it looked like. I mean, I haven't peeled off the headlights and stuff yet, the little turn signals, but I've got you can see what the nice black roof is going to look like with it. It's got quite a sheen. I love the two-tone effect of the shininess of it and the black. I think it's going to look completely different in the sunlight because it's a very cloudy day, and that's the car. Now, as far as coverage goes, I mean, it came out great. There's a couple things I want to point out. So again, I left the roof black. I do think it would have looked cooler to have the pillars black as well. I'm gonna redo the rims, so if you were wondering about that, that's the next thing. I've got a couple cans left to touch them up to make them look a little new. Turned out pretty good. I do think it'll look different in the direct sunlight. It does have a nice sheen to it. Hope you learned something, enjoyed. Now you know what 3 coats of Metallizer with sparkling graphite looks like. So if you were thinking of doing it,